Okay, guys, so now we get to the second part of the song In the Presence of Enemies, and the first sound that we play is piano with the backwards reverb. And it's very, very simple. As long as your keyboard has an auto reverse effect like this one has, then you're good to go. But in order to have the delay only on the reverse, I had to put two piano presets here. So one of them is a normal piano, and this is the second one. So yeah, I have two, and both of them together sound like this. So in order to do this, I had to put one of the piano sounds on its effects, and the second one goes to the auto reverse 100% wet. So I could put the delay only on the auto reverse and not on the normal piano. So yeah, there you have it. So the next sound is the creepy pad, and there is nothing special about it. Only two presets that I selected and put them together so they sounded like what I wanted. So this is one of them, which is pretty much is most of the sound, and this is the second one. This one is just for like some more detail to the pad. Doesn't do much to it. So that's pretty much it. So after that, we have this piano with strings and horns. So yeah, it's very straightforward. It's only one channel with strings, one channel with piano, and one channel with French horns. So after that, we have the pad again, the pad with an organ, and the piano with strings and horns again, and then we have this noise sweep sound that sounds like this. So yeah, again, nothing special about this sound. Let me take out the unison, it's mono, so it has a noise waveform. And this is the important stuff, the low pass filter with resonance, and I'm controlling this filter with the value slider, controlling filter A frequency. So that's pretty much what it's doing. So now, and let me take out the chorus. So now without any effect, it sounds like this. So it sounds kind of thin. So then I come here again with the chorus and the unison, and this is how it sounds. Much better. The frequency of the filter is what it's doing the job. So now this is a very interesting sound. Again, it's only presets, so this is one preset. And the other one is another preset only for like the low end. So yeah, it's only two presets going on that makes this big low bass kind of synthesizer sound. So the next section starts with this sound. So this sound I used a few presets, but I actually made one of the sounds. So I used this preset right here, which is a very low bass synthesizer. This sound, which is from the Snarling Pig. This other preset. And this other preset that I created. So let's take out the master effect and let's take out the talking modulator at the end and see how this will sound. So it doesn't sound at all like what it's supposed to sound. So this phaser right here is doing a lot of things. So this one is what's making the left hand, the bass sound like this. If I take out the phaser, this is how it sounds. Yeah, so, and the right hand is doing this. Without the talking modulator, sounds like this. So again, the effects does a lot of the job. So let's take a look at the preset I made for this. Now let's take a look at the oscillators. So I used this waveform, it's a triangle. So again, unison with it. If I take this out, look at how ridiculous this sounds. Now with the unison. So if your keyboard doesn't have this unison setting, then you will have a hard time doing a lot of this sounds, because it's really important. So a talking modulator, I probably didn't change this much. I think I did change like the words. So now the next sound is the same thing, but with the guitar on the low part. Then we have the same sound, however it has brass sound with it as well. Yeah, so let's take a look at the brass sound, which is the new thing that I added. Okay, so in the next part we have this percussive sound with piano and a lead on another layer. Let's take a look at the sound. So it's a piano, it's a couple pianos, another octave, a clav sound, this whatever synth sound, a little bright. It adds a little bit of high end with this sound. It's kind of a clav sound, and this sound is the high lead that goes on the right hand. So yeah, I only use presets here again. So now we have like a similar percussive sound and also a lead together with it. So the clap sound, the bright synth sound, another kind of clap sound, lead sound. So then we go to the pig again. So this pig is a different pig than the last one. So this sound doesn't have the unison setting because it would sound horrible. So yeah, the unison is not useful all the time. So it is a format again. It has a low pass filter and a few effects. So the first effect is a mastering limiter. The second effect is some talking modulator. The third effect is a parametric EQ. The fourth effect is a stereo phase. So if I take out all these effects, and this is the effects. So now I go to one of my favorite sounds, which is JR Signature Lead. I'm using 8 channels here. I have my own lead preset, which is this one. The second one, which is making this very high pitch. This sound as well. It's kind of a brass synth sound. This sound as well. It's kind of a guitar type sound. This one. Another guitar sound. This. This one. And this one. This is kind of a soft lead sound, and altogether sound like this. Which to me it's very close to Jordan Rudess' original sound. So it has a few effects like guitar amp, guitar cabinet, ensemble, and chorus. That's pretty much it. If I take out all the effects, let's see what happens. And then we have one of my favorite sounds. So this one I created from scratch. It uses the unison mode again. It has this Syn Wave 5 from Radius and Sawtooth, no drive. It has this chorus thing too, so let's take the effects in the unison, see how it sounds. It sounds pretty horrible without the unison mode and the effects. It's a really huge difference, especially with the multi-tap delay. The rest of the song is very simple, very straightforward. It's only a string section with brass, and at the end a piano with strings. Yeah, there you have it. This is the synthesizer sounds are the most complex, so this is pretty much how I did everything. So yeah, thanks guys, see you next time.